Shut up, cars. Goddamn. Perfect. Yo, what up everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Naoya, and thank you so much for the 400 subscribers. I really appreciate your comments, likes. It really pushes me forward to keep making videos, even though sometimes I get tired and don't want to do it like last week. And also, I hope you like the new filming style. I finally figured out how to use this camera that I'm borrowing from a friend of mine. Let's just call him Mr. T. He wants to be anonymous-ish. But let's get into today's topic. And today I want to share how I take care of my boots. Now, disclaimer, there are tons of people who've made these kind of videos. And some might say a little bit differently, and I encourage you to do your own research just to make sure that you don't ruin your shoes. This method works for me, and it has worked for the couple years. So I just want to give you an insight into how I do this, and hopefully it helps you to make your shoes look clean and make it last longer. It's been a couple of years I've been doing this. I like to take care of my shoes every once in a while, usually about once a month, just because you don't want to have crusty ass looking boots, you know? Also, growing up, I've watched my dad take care of his shoes. He is a businessman, so he wears suits and wears leather shoes, and he was taking his time to take care of his shoes, and that always stuck with me. And also in Japan, back home, there's a saying that loosely translates to your appearance starts from your foot or around your foot or something like that. In Japanese, it's "Mirashinami wa ashimoto kara," and I don't know, it just stuck in my head. And when I started getting into leather boots, I started to take care of it. I was like, okay, let me do it right, make it look nice, make it look polished, and also it makes the shoes last longer because you're taking care of it. You know, the leather is nourished well and is moisturized, and it's like taking care of your skin, you know, skincare routine. You gotta clean, and then you apply some stuff, and then you moisturize, you put sunscreen on, you gotta protect it. So it's the same thing with leather boots. So to get into it, as an example, I'm gonna be polishing and taking care of my black Wyatts. Couple things you're gonna need. Oh, actually, I forgot something. Hold on. One second. Hold like you're holding GameStop. Okay, I'm back. All right. So there are a couple stages to how you can take care of your boots. The bare minimum is clean and nourish your leather. So to do that, I use my horsehair brush. It's a medium soft bristle brush that you can use, and get yourself a bottle of splitzer, spray bottle with some water. And then to nourish your leather, I use Mink Oil. This is going to be really nice just to oil up your leather, and it also makes your leather look a little bit shinier. Yeah, and then you're gonna want to use just some old t-shirt as your cleanup cloth. And then what I like to use is a small strip of t-shirt that I cut out. And so what I usually do is wrap it around my finger, and then make sure the surface is smooth, especially when I'm polishing. And even when you're applying oil, this helps to just evenly distribute those oil. I don't know how well you can see. Yeah, like there's like a scuff right here. There are tiny spots of like watermarks. Don't mind half sole peeling. I need to get that sorted out. So what I'm gonna do is split it with a bit of water, and then just go around and brush off any dirt and excess polish that from last time, etc. Oh, there's a massive scuff on the back. Oh, that kind of sucks. I don't know how I did that, but well, it is what it is. It happens when you wear your shoes. And also just like brushing after you wear it too. That also helps to get rid of any dirt and grime building up over time. And especially around the toe creases. You're just gonna wanna go along the crease so you get the little bristles in between those tiny lines and get those grimes out. And you can also focus on along right here where the upper meets the sole. Those crevices are easy to attract some dirt and grime. Okay, and if your leather is still a little bit wet, then you can, you know, use your cloth to just pick up any excess water. Okay. Now I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. Also, I've worn this in like not so good weather, so there's like marks on the sole. I'm sure. Oh yeah, it's the same on the other one. Okay. So what you can do is you can just again split some water, take your cloth and just wipe it off. So these dirt ain't caked onto your shoe. You know, it's the attention to detail that changes your outfit. Even if people don't see this, it's nice to know that you've cleaned it. Okay, so now the cleanup is done. What I like to do is move on to using the mink oil. Get a bit of your cloth or fabric, whatever you can use to put these oil on. So I just take a little bit on my finger and then just start rubbing it in. I like to do it in a small circle just to evenly distribute everything, and you can see it visually where it's being oiled and where it's not being oiled. So you're just gonna go around all over your shoe. Make sure you spread it nice and even. And you don't have to use a lot on this. You know, you can just take a little bit and then just go around your boots or shoes. Yeah, you can see that the fabric changed color, and this is like picking up the old polish and like the dirt. So now that that's done, I'm just gonna make sure there's no dust from brushing off earlier. And just kind of go around and get rid of any excess oil. Okay. Looks pretty nice and clean. It's kind of like a satin semi-gloss finish on the leather. Okay. So once you've done that, just gonna wanna take the fabric a little bit, you know, use a fresh side, because now what you're gonna wanna start doing is applying some pigmented cream, and this is gonna what makes the shoe look super clean and super polished. If I can get this fucking thing open. Oh, there it is. Okay. So you don't need a lot again. Just take a little bit. Like that. And then start applying it to your shoe. You know, same motion, small circle. And you'll feel when you don't have enough of the cream on your cloth. So you just get a bit more and then apply it. Make sure it goes on evenly. And you just repeat the same thing on the other side. So this is gonna be the base of the polish. And this is just building up layers of wax to create that mirror polish. So now that you have a layer of the cream, right? Okay. So now this is what the wax looks like. I don't have a lot left, but this one's a lot harder, and this one has less pigment but more wax, and it helps to really bring out those mirror shine. Now it's just the same thing as last time. Get a little bit and go in circles. Now this is more of the important part. You're gonna wanna really make sure you do this very evenly and make sure the fabric on your finger is smooth. Okay, so now you've got the layer of wax on. Again, every time you finish a stage, try to use a fresh side of your cloth. That helps to avoid any transfer of these products or dirt or whatever you picked up along the way. So now what you're going to want to do is take that water spray, splits it a little bit. Right? You don't want to make it soaking wet, but you just want to have it a little bit damp, and maybe take just a little bit of the wax, and you're just gonna do the same thing. Now this is kind of like wet sanding for like cars and like more of the painting side. So this makes the wax clear up and make it look mirror polished. When you first apply these hard wax, the ones in the tin, it'll look cloudy, a little bit kind of pasty, white, hazy. But as you can see, right, the toe box right there is very clean, very mirror polished. You can see the you can see the reflection of my ring light right there, but then on this side it's very hazy slash, you know, not as mirror-like. And this is just a really quick demo of polishing, and you know, if you take your time, you'll make it look even better. Look at that. Look how shiny that is compared to this side. You know, this one's more hazy, more matte. You can see the highlights glaring on this right one. Now don't forget to do the other parts of your shoe, you know, especially on the lower side where people can't see, you know, the parts that aren't maybe covered by your trousers, like the heel. So traditionally, what people would do is polish the toe box and the heel. That's like the very classic traditional menswear way of doing it. But I don't know, I just like to polish the entire thing, make it look nice. Except for maybe the shaft. That part is always covered with the trousers anyway, so I don't bother as much. Now the heel is shiny, just like the other side. Alright, and that is that. See? Doing the polish helps with water. It's gonna bead off really nicely. So there's a bit of water. So on non-polished side, well, it's got oil, so I guess it does. But look at that. Look at how nicely it falls off. I hope you enjoyed and found it helpful to watch this video. I like to take care of my shoes, and I wanted to share how I do it. And yeah, I hope it helps to make your leather shoes and leather boots look nicer, and you know, give it that pop in your outfit from day to day. Hopefully once COVID is over, you can stunt on people with nice, clean, mirror polished, shiny leather boots. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I want to get 2,000 subs by June, or at the latest by the end of this year. I want to get there, break 4 digits, and I really appreciate all of you who have subscribed so far. Let your friends know, let your parents know, whoever it is, shout me out. Thank you, I would appreciate that. Well, you don't have to, but you know, if you're feeling generous, please do. And don't forget to hit like and comment down below how you maybe take care of your shoes, or if you do at all. And I forgot how to end my video, Jesus. And also don't forget to follow my Instagram, which is right here, Naoyatak. And I will see you soon. Peace.